This one's going to be a two-parter. We're going to talk about a news story that was published today, and then we're going to talk about Speaker of the House Mike Johnson's reaction to this news story. News story from CBS News. Pardoned Capitol rioter charged with threatening to kill Hakeem Jeffries at a New York City event this week. I thought all of that stuff came from the left. The right doesn't do stuff like this. A pardoned January 6 Capitol Hill rioter was arrested last weekend for allegedly threatening to kill House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. Court documents obtained by CBS News said that Christopher Moynihan was arrested Sunday after saying in text messages that he planned to eliminate Hakeem Jeffries when the top House Democrat spoke at an event in New York City on Monday. Jeffries spoke at the Economic Club of New York Monday. Moynihan was arraigned Tuesday, earlier today, and entered a plea of not guilty. According to court filing by prosecutors in the New York State criminal case, Moynihan wrote, Hakeem Jeffries makes a speech in a few days in New York City. I cannot allow this terrorist to live. Gosh, what have Donald Trump and his entire administration been saying about people on the left for the last month? That we are all terrorists. That seems to me to be a direct causal link between the rhetoric of this administration and this president and his cabinet and elected Republicans and a pardoned January 6er who's already been pardoned by this president once. So he's been told by this president, you can do whatever you want. You'll get away with it because I will pardon you. There are no consequences for the things that you do based on my rhetoric. And this guy did an insurrection at the Capitol on January 6th, again, based on shit this president said. Now, this president has spent the last month saying that everybody on the left is a terrorist. And this guy, again, round two, I cannot allow this terrorist to live. Point A to point B. Moynihan also allegedly stated, even if I am hated, he must be eliminated. I will kill him for the future. I don't know if he was texting with police. It doesn't say who he was texting to, but Moynihan faces a felony charge of making a terrorist threat, according to court filings shared by prosecutors. In an exchange earlier today with a reporter, Speaker Mike Johnson had the following to offer. Reporter, getting back to the threat made against Hakeem Jeffries by a January 6er who has already been pardoned once by this president. This is one of a number of January 6 pardoned people that have been rearrested on various charges. Did Trump make a mistake in pardoning these people? Mike Johnson said the following. I don't know any of the details of this at all. I will tell you this. The violence on the left is far more prevalent than the violence on the right. The rhetoric you saw at last Saturday's No Kings protests plays into this. The guy who was arrested is a pardoned January 6th insurrectionist. I doubt that he attended any No Kings protests. I doubt that he listens to people on the left or democratically elected Democratic politicians from any perspective other than what this president, his cabinet, and elected Republicans have been saying about Democrats for the last month, that they are terrorists. They are domestic terrorists. And this guy took that language and that rhetoric and was going to murder Hakeem Jeffries. And Mike Johnson blamed the left. The amazing thing is that there are roughly, 75 to 77 million people in this country, at a minimum, who are stupid enough to hear what Mike Johnson said and think that's the right take. We are a nation of morons.